and welcome to our Feel Good workout streaming live on my YouTube channel, where you have all of the last 3.5 years of sessions saved. We will be joined by my dear mother-in-law very shortly. Brilliant. So just get comfortable. Welcome to our Feel Good workout, where I stream live every Friday at 10 o'clock. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for free. Please leave a comment or a like or something to let me know how you've got on with today's workout. And please use all the safe sessions that are available for free on my YouTube channel. There's everything from exercise snacks to diabetes-friendly workouts to full playlists that are covering our seated workouts as well. So if you are ready, we are just about to go live. Just getting final finishes set up for today's session. And bear with me, I'm just going to add in a little bit more lighting. There we go. Brilliant. So thank you everyone for joining today's Feel Good workout. As I said, please hit that free subscribe button. Please drop a like or a comment. Let me know how you get on. Please use all the safe sessions on my channel. My dear mother-in-law will be joining us soon, but we will get started. Today's session, we always start with part of my Feel Good prescription, a breath snack, just to calm the body and the mind, to kick in the parasympathetic nervous system, to rest and relax, get us ready for today's amazing workout. So just take a seat, place your hands on your lap, close your eyes, relax your shoulders, tune in to your breath. Generally, if you're rushing around or leading a busy lifestyle, your breath might be fast, so just try and slow it down. Take nice deep inhales through the nose, exhale through the nose ideally. Nasal breathing has a fabulous science behind it and is very effective, but if you need to, just breathe out through your mouth, let everything go. We're then going to breathe in to the count of 4, I'll count us, and we're going to exhale to the count of 6, or any number that feels good for you. Just try and lengthen the exhale to really relax the body and mind. So we're breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last round. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your eyes closed, bring a smile to your face. Just take a moment to check in. How do you feel? Do you feel calmer? Do you feel a little bit happier? Great tool to just alleviate any stress or anxiety. Just return to your normal breath. Place your hands over those closed eyes, open them gently, let some light in, bring a big smile to your faces, and then slowly, when you're ready, release the hands away. So today's workout is just as important for our mental health as it is for our physical health. While I'm talking, I give people the option to rest. This workout can be done by all ages and abilities. My mother-in-law will be here shortly to demonstrate the chair exercises. Until she's here, I can show you that you can march and get your steps in seated. Do what you can. If there's any exercise you can't do in today's workout, just switch it over. Any movement counts. It all adds up, just like my concept of exercise snacking. We're just marching warming up the body. So we go through a bit of mobility to get everything warmed up. We're going to add in some nice arm circles, breathing in, breathing out, using that breathing technique. If anyone's more able, feel free to add in a bit of a jog. And then we're going to change directions. So you can do this seated or standing. We are all sitting for too long these days, whether it's on the sofa or stuck behind your desks if you're working from home. Anytime you're sitting, think about adding in these little snacks. We're going to move the arms into a bit of boxing. We're starting a little bit earlier, but we're going to use our boxing, one of my favorite moves, just punching out any stress, any worries. We're using that to warm up today. So every workout on my YouTube channel is different. I want you to use them a couple of times a week. I have exercise snacks that you can use daily. Find what you enjoy. Drop a comment, drop a like, and obviously please subscribe to my channel. But let me know if you like a bit of boxing. Add a little comment if you do. You can add in some tins. We can move the direction to the side. So we're still moving the arms and the legs, just warming up gently, just using our own body weight. And then we're going to punch up to the sky as well. This is a great stress reliever, and hopefully your body should feel a little bit warmer. Your heart rate is probably going up, so we're adding a bit of aerobic activity. Really good to keep our heart strong, reduce risks of things like cardiovascular disease, heart attacks, strokes, and help with type 2 diabetes. And relax. I am nice and warm. We're going to go into my famous shoulder floss. If you have a resistance band or even a pair of old tights, even a band or a belt, anything that you've got handy that you can use, we're going to try and increase that rotation in our shoulder joint. So mummy's here. Perfect timing for the Feel Good shoulder floss. Pranam, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
Brilliant, we're good. I think everyone on YouTube is nice and warm. We did some marching to warm up. If you want to grab your band, mummy, this will help you get warm as well. So see how your rotation feels. Try and do this in front of a mirror every day. We're going to try and lift the band up and over, either with straight arms or bent arms. You may not be able to go all the way up and round. I see people struggling because of the amount of time that we're sedentary, that we're sitting, and our spines are getting rounded. I hear a lot about back pain, so this is a great one to really add in the full range of movements that our joints are craving for. We can just take it nice and slow if it's easy. And if you've been doing my workouts for a while, you can add more resistance, hold the band or belt or tights, whatever you're using, a little bit closer. Can you feel this? How's it feeling your shoulders?
Good.
Good, brilliant. And like I said, daily snack, shoulder floss snack would be amazing, just like you floss your teeth. We're going to do one more. I can feel a little burning sensation. Can you, mummy?
Yeah.
That's the lactic acid in our muscles. Perfectly normal, but just do what you can and relax. So we're going to start today. I was waiting for mummy with something slightly different. I don't want you to move furniture, but I'm just going to place my chair against the wall. If you have a sofa or something that's not going to move, even your bed would be brilliant, or something against the wall. We're going to go into a plank straight away today. Now the reason we're going to do a plank, and feel free mummy to march on the spot here, I'm going to tell you about a brilliant new piece of research that is showing that isometric exercises like the plank and a wall sit are great for controlling our blood pressure. And this is very exciting research. So they've looked at a whole range of different ways that we can exercise. And a plank is one of those where we hold. Now it can be quite hard to do a plank. So what you could do is actually come against the wall and even just get used to, like we do with our wall press-ups, having a nice straight body and pushing against the wall. So Mummy, that could be an option for people. Mummy has done the plank a few times, so she's going to use the chair. And this is a great way, a modification from the floor to make it a bit easier. Brilliant. Her shoulders are over her wrists. Her body should be nice and straight and her stomach muscles are drawn into the top. Hold for as long as you can, Mummy. Have a little break. Bring your knees in. Can you feel your stomach muscles engaging? And your whole body weight is taken on your hands. Your arms are working. Tighten the leg muscles. Brilliant. Bring it in for a second. Amazing. Now I will show a modification while you roll out your wrists. So we don't normally do exercises on the floor in these workouts because I want them to be accessible to everyone. But I am going to show you an option where you could go into an all fours position, tuck your toes under, and you just lift up. Lift your knees off the ground. Mommy, can you see I'm like a tabletop? Yeah, so here I'm really sucking my stomach muscles in and tight. So that could be an option while you build up strength. Another option can be the full plank. When you're ready, you can even try this for a few seconds if you're able. So here I'm trying to get that same straight line that Mummy's got on the chair. My shoulders are over my wrists. I'm really squeezing my stomach up so I don't have a dip in my back. I want you to try a version that works for you. If you can't do this, simply march on the spot. But this is a great exercise to help us reduce our blood pressure. The studies were stating 2 minutes, which I feel is quite long and hard. So I want you to just build up small snack size amounts, maybe 10, 20, 30 seconds at a time. Keep breathing, keep tightening, really suck your stomach muscles in to protect your back. How long can you go for, Mummy? Couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Brilliant. So Mummy's back could do with coming down a little bit straighter over time. That's a great way to start. I'm going to show you a final version while Mummy circles out her wrist, maybe marches on the spot. It's a low plank. So again, another version could be where you've got your elbows now on the ground. I'm going to bring my knees back and Mummy, I'm just going to try and straighten. Can you see? From here, I'm bringing my hips down and through. And I'm really squeezing. You could even try this, Mummy, as a little version. The advanced version is a low plank here, where I've got my shoulders over my elbows and I'm really squeezing tight, trying to get that straight line. So I don't let my hips dip. I want to protect my back, but I want to draw my stomach muscles in. Keep that core strong. That works every muscle in your body. It's hard. So there's a lot of adaptation. We could do a straight line against the wall. Mummy, do you want to do another one on the chair? Brilliant. And I will demonstrate maybe a low plank. So see what you can do. We're just going to go for 10 seconds. We're not doing 2 minutes. I feel that's quite hard. And I want this workout to be accessible to everyone. So find an option that works for you. 3, 2, 1, and carefully come in. Relax. Well done. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Good. So I want Mummy to take a little seat. And what we're going to do is do another little exercise. So the second exercise in the study, march out while you're waiting for me, is actually to do what they call a wall sit. So I don't think we've tried this, and because Mummy's had some trouble with her knees, she's going to stay seated. And one of the exercises she's posted on her 10-minute daily, she does twice a day actually, morning and night, is her knee strength. Once only at the moment, but she started at the beginning with twice a day. It's just 10 minutes, right, of exercises?
No, 20 minutes.
You've increased, so you've gone up for once a day. But the one on my YouTube channel is just 10 minutes, so you could use that anytime. One of the exercises for that that's great for strengthening the knees is the leg extension. So here we're extending the leg. You're thinking about these muscles, so really tighten them. Place your hands on your thighs and feel your quadriceps. I want you to hold, Mummy, because that's an isometric exercise where we're holding. And I'm going to demonstrate the one in the study that's actually quite hard, I feel. Just going to adjust this camera. So Mummy, maybe change legs. See how long you can hold for. I'm going to show everyone against the wall that we can try, if you're able, to come down to this 90-degree position. So you hold your leg extension, that's a good level 1, easier version. Here I'm holding, my back is against the wall and I'm just sitting, keeping my hands away from my thighs. You will feel your muscles have to really engage. My feet are hip width apart, my shoulders are relaxed, good. Mummy, switch over, tighten those muscles in our legs. They are saying again, push your hands against the wall to come up carefully. 2 minutes of either a wall sit or an isometric exercise is great for your blood pressure. So I wanted to introduce that early today to get you thinking about how you can adapt this into something that you can do. Maybe just building up little 10 seconds at a time. Yeah, 2 minutes is quite hard.
I've been adding 2 kilograms weight.
On your ankles. So where do you put the weight?
Here.
You've got an ankle weight?
Yeah.
Yay, brilliant. So you can buy ankle weights, which is a great option. Well done for mentioning that. You can buy those online and you could add that into your leg extension. That could be something that you purchase for yourself to progress your workouts. So we're going to go now into upper body strength. We're going to use our band if you have one, or you can just use your body weight if you're a beginner. This adds resistance. We're going to have our hands parallel to our shoulders, so nice and straight shoulder height, and we're going to have them about this far apart, shoulder width apart. I'm going to bring one elbow like a bow and arrow. I'm squeezing that back and bringing it back to the middle. Then I'm changing sides. Exhale, inhale. Now when you do this, I want you to think about your back muscles working. Your shoulders are nice and relaxed, away from your ears. This is a great exercise to do at your desks when we're feeling tight or we haven't moved, at your sofa, when you're watching TV. I'm squeezing back and coming in. I'm doing it without any band to show you that I can still get that mind to muscle connection. Squeeze back and in. Good. Can you feel this, Mummy? It's like a bow and arrow, right? And 3, squeezing back. Good. And 2, really tighten the back muscles. Well done to everyone doing this with us. And relax. Good work. So, similarly, we're now going to use, we're targeting a few of our back muscles. We're going to use maybe some tin cans, Mummy. Just a lovely light weight, especially if you haven't done these before. And we're going to do the same movement with a light weight. So I've got some dumbbells and it's quite tough. Mummy can stay seated. If you're standing, really hold your stomach muscles in. And I'm doing the same exercise and it's tough. Ooh, squeezing back. These weights are even heavy for me. So I'm going to grab something nice and light. Make sure you do what works for you. Can you feel that more, Mummy? Squeezing back and through. Really tighten those back muscles, like your shoulder blades are coming together and back. Good. We'll do 2 more if we can. Just do what you can, what feels good for you, and relax. Brilliant. Are we good?
Yes.
So I'm going to show you body weight. We're going to target our chest muscles And we're going to do our shoulder press, which we do own. So if it's too hard for you, you're going to try and do the shoulder press maybe without the chest press. Today, to add a little bit of a combination move, we're going to do our shoulder press. So we're going to start off with our palms facing forward. My elbows are at shoulder height, and I'm targeting these chest pectoral muscles that also need building strength. We're going to squeeze in, back to the beginning, that 90-degree bend. Then we're going to shoulder press up and down. So it's a bit of coordination for our brains. We want to reduce our risks of things like dementia and Alzheimer's. We can feel this all in our upper body. I've got no weight here. Can you feel this, mummy, without any weight?
Yeah.
Yeah, so even just body weight moves are going to help us increase our muscle mass, which I feel is the key to longevity. The more research I do, the more important strength training is becoming with the science, which is so brilliant. So the more muscle mass we have, the more blood sugar can be absorbed, the excess blood glucose. That's things like type 2 diabetes and pre-diabetes. So we want to reduce our risks of all these chronic diseases, and we want to age independently, right? So we're doing as many exercises as we can. We can add in a little light weight, do what works for you. We've got our 90 degrees. We're going to do 8 to 10, whatever you can do. The chest press, squeezing in, back to that perfect position, then a shoulder press. If you're standing, I want to make sure that you're not swinging your back. The back is nice and still. Stomach muscles are tight, seated or standing, in and out. Ooh, I can feel these. Does this feel okay, mummy? Try and keep that 90-degree bend. It's difficult, right? To do both movements. So maybe you just want to do the shoulder press. If you find the chest press hard, squeezing in and out, and then up, like we're placing something on a shelf. This is why we're mimicking these functional activities. I'm going to do one more. I don't think I'll get to 10 with this weight. So you do what you can till your form goes. I would rather you do less and that your exercise stays perfect. So don't worry if you did less there. Let's march it out. So we've done a little quick snack for our upper body. We're now going to do our lower body quick snack. So today's is a shorter session as well. So we have hour-long workouts. We've got little exercise snacks, anything that fits into your day. We're going to use, if you have a band or a belt or even a gown tie, you're going to wrap it around your foot. Don't worry if you don't have one. You can literally do this without anything, so just your body weight. And I'm going to either keep my foot down, and then I'm going to point and flex. So I'm pushing the toes away from me and then towards me. So just making sure that you can see my foot. So mummy, you can keep it flat. I could lift it higher. We're pointing and flexing. Now my arm muscles are being used here. Can you feel that in your biceps? You're going to keep your back lovely and straight as well. And I'm just warming up the leg. Can you feel a nice little stretch going all the way down the front and then the back? Good. Breathing through. Let's do 3 more. Whatever you can do. This is just preparing ourselves for the next exercise, but a great one to do as a little snack through the day. Good. And then we're going to do the other side. So again, you have the option of keeping the foot down. Don't worry if you don't have a band. You can still just point and then flex, bring the toes towards you. I'm going to lift the leg up. I have to engage my arm muscles. I'm holding the band with a lot of resistance here. Inhale, exhale. How does this feel? Good. Just keep your head up, back nice and straight. Can you smile, mummy? Good. 3. I know some of these movements can be tough. but just do what you can. You're amazing, just joining in. 2 and 1, brilliant. Again, we're adding our steps in. We're going to march out while I show you a couple of options for our sit and stand. So this is like the king of lower body exercises. For level 1, for anyone that can't stand, we're going to just do more leg extensions. So you're lifting that leg up, really tightening, bringing it down. Add in maybe some weights if you fancy. You could even add in your shoulder press as you lift it up and down. Second option is with the chair, we're going to have our knees around shoulder width. Our knees are always going to go out. They're never going to come in. So they're going to go in the same direction as your toes. We're going to try and just lift up, if you're able, few inches, centimeters, and holding onto the chair for support. Here though, I want you to think about your leg muscles. Can you feel it already? Can you see your toes? Have a little peek as you're coming up and down. So your knees are staying back and I can see my toes. This is level 2. Level 3, when you're ready, is if you're able to get up yourself, you can use your chair or your armrest. Otherwise, you're going to try a knees going out, coming all the way up. We're going to slowly touch down. Mummy, you do what you can. You're checking your form. You're squeezing your glutes. We're going to do 1 round, just body weight. 8 to 10 of these. Good. Now I want you to think about your thigh muscles, your glutes, your bottom. As you're coming up and down, your back stays nice and straight. Your stomach muscles are in. I can hear Mummy's breathing. Inhale, exhale. Breathe out as you come up. Brilliant. How many have we done, Mummy?
7.
Good. Can you count for me? Lovely. Feel
8.
the muscles. Brilliant. Lovely. 9. Woo! Shall we get to 10? You do what you can. Squeeze up. Brilliant. March it out for me. Have a little breather if you need to. This is strength training. It is brilliant for our muscles in our legs, but we're also using our stomach muscles. And to progress, I would love you to do squats every few hours, every hour ideally, anytime you're sitting for too long. To progress, you can add a weight. So if you're doing your leg extensions, you could just hold your weight, like I said, in front of you, and we could just add in a little bit of weight to make it a bit harder. But you can add in a hold as well, yeah? Like we did for our isometric hold. If you're going to come up with the weight, please make sure your body stays nice and back and straight, your upper body. We're going to try and keep our knees out. We're going to come up, exhale, slowly down. Try and slow down that movement up and down. The downward movement is important. Mummy, you're going to keep count?
Yeah.
3, brilliant. Can we go slower up and down as a challenge? Keep your body nice and straight. Squeeze those muscles. Good. When we get to 7, you can count out for me, Mummy.
6.
Good. Do what you can. Go slow as you want. That time under tension. Brilliant. I can really feel this. We've done quite a few now. How many have we got left?
9.
Last one. All the way up. Slowly down. Brilliant work. So that was a little squat snack that you can sprinkle in to your day. If you have a pair of old tights or a resistance band, you're going to tie it round your thighs. We're going to try and do this movement. I'll show you which so you know how tight to make it. Where we're going to press out and in. Now, if I'm standing, and if you're able, you can almost go into a little squat, keeping your knees back and tap out and in. I want you to work the outer and inner thighs. So I'm going to have mine quite nice and tight. Yeah, Mummy, you're going to do it seated, so you can adjust your band. Make sure you can feel it. If you don't have a band, just mimic the exercises. Out and in. Good. Think about your thighs working here. Now to make it harder, Mummy, you could keep your arms out to the side. So it's a hold there. Another isometric type hold. Obviously, if I'm standing, I could do the same. I'll try and synchronize with Mummy. Thinking about my thighs. So I'm standing, I've got a slight squat, or you could do it straight, but can you feel this? Mummy, how does this feel?
Good.
Good. Can you feel the muscles working? Good. Shall we go for 3 and 2 and 1 and relax? Brilliant. And what you're going to try and do now, Mummy, is you're going to try and push out and in. Yeah. So if your band is nice and tight, you're seated, you're squeezing those knees out. The feet are staying pretty grounded and fixed where they are. Your knees are coming out and in. Can you feel this? This is a great time to engage pelvic floor muscles, especially the ladies out there. Think about your stomach staying in and tight and squeezing those pelvic floor muscles, which are really important as we age. Through menopause as well, our pelvic floor muscles start weakening as estrogen decreases, and it can lead to incontinence, it can lead to urinary tract infections, lots and lots of things as we age. So it's really important we try and start doing these from a young age. Yeah, can you feel this? Shall we go for 3? I can feel it on my thighs. 2 and 1. If you didn't have a band, I think you could still do that exercise without the band. I'm just going to try it without the band, just to show everyone that you can still do it, but you're imagining you've got something tied around your thighs, in and out. Good. We'll just do a couple more. This is a nice one again to do when you're watching TV for too long or sitting, and relax. Well done. This is a quick whiz through the Feel Good prescription. So we're going to add in our last bit, which is really important, is a bit of balance work, which I would love you to do every day. Now, balance can be tricky. So if it's hard, again, we can still try and mimic either balancing on one foot here and lengthening the leg, like into a leg extension, but putting your weight on one side if you're not able to stand. If you're able to stand, Mummy, you're going to come up and use the chair or the wall, something that's going to stay fixed for support. I don't want anyone falling over. And we're going to try and balance for 10 seconds. I'm doing it without any support, really using my stomach muscles. Great one is to do this when you're brushing your teeth or when you're cooking and you've got the table or the counter or your kitchen island or sink in front of you. So I don't want you to fall. We're going to try and lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Try and focus. Do what you can. 4, 3. Stomach muscles tight. 2, 1, and relax. Just 10 seconds is a great indicator of longevity. There's a study about living longer if you're able to balance for 10 seconds. Mummy's already started. Make sure you've got support. Other leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Well done. Good work. Have you been practicing? When you can. Remember, when you can. Ideally, daily would be brilliant. If you brush your teeth, it's quite hard to get the coordination, but you've got your sink there, and that's where you'll do it twice a day. I'm doing it automatically now, every time I brush my teeth, because it's become part of that habit. It's literally changed the way I start my day and end my day. It's a bit of balance. We're going to do another bit for our hips. So Mummy, you can take a seat now. And we're going to do our hip openers. So we're not going to do circles, we're going to do this one. But I think you should be better seated. Because I want you to keep these hips mobile. I want you to use the joints. So what Mummy's going to do, I'll demonstrate standing. If you need support, you always have your wall or chair. Is you're going to try and come up with the leg. We're going to open the knee out, bring it down, then back up, in and down. So you're like opening and closing a gate. My stomach muscles are in. If you're standing, this is quite advanced balance work because you're literally putting your weight on one side of the leg. So really focus, try and keep everything still so you're working these hip ball and socket joints. Both sides. Mummy's doing it seated. How does this feel?
Okay.
Can you feel it? Good. If you want to make it harder, Mummy, again, you could keep those arms in a nice side raise. So it's using the muscles. Isometric hold. Again, we're holding those holds. Good. I can just watch you up, in and down. So you're opening, closing the gate. Let's do one more on each side if you can. Keep the waist forward, you're working your hips. Think about your stomach muscles, especially if you're standing, keeping you balanced and relax. Well done, march it out. We're going to finish with a little bit of cardio, just a little finisher. We're going to go into our star jumps, low impact, no jumping in this session, but Mommy can do single leg or double leg seated, so you could do single leg. I want you to give yourselves a clap. I'm going to do it standing. Let's go for 10 to 15 seconds. Get that heart rate up, a little bit higher intensity, but no jumping. You can go fast or slow. Brilliant work. Smile away. I hope this is releasing those endorphins, the feel-good hormones. 3, 2, and 1. She's smiling. Well done. Super work. Bring that heart rate down. Have a little rest. Last little cardio blitz we're going to do is some high knees. So seated or standing, but I want you to think about the lower stomach muscles, lifting the knee up. Maybe keep your hands at belly button. Give yourself a little high five, a little touch. And then if you want, you can add in a little arm rope pull to make it a full body move. So I'm lifting that knee up. I'm really keeping my back straight. Stomach muscles are tight and working. My arm muscles maybe are added in like I'm pulling a rope. A bit of coordination for our brains. Brilliant. We could go fast or slow. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yay! Super work. Really, really quick workout today, covering lots of new ideas about our isometric exercises. And now we're just going to stretch. This is a vital part of the workout to reduce risks of injuries, to bring the heart rate down. I'm going to have one leg forward, nice and straight, toes coming towards me. I'm going to reach up, breathe in, and then exhale. Just try and reach your toes, your ankles, your knees, wherever feels good for you. Lengthen the back, lengthen the arms, relax the head, neck and shoulders. I'm out of breath. I can really feel that. And hopefully you can breathe into any tension. This could be tight. Do you feel this on the back of your leg, Mummy? Beautiful stretching. Well done. Breathe through to try and ease off any tension. Take a breath in. On the next exhale, just simply roll up the spine. Brilliant work. We're going to do the other side. Breathing in, lengthening up, Exhale, fall forward. Stretching is a form of self-care. Great way to reduce any muscle soreness. So even if you want to do a little stretch at the end of the day, play one of my workouts back. Last few minutes of any of the feel-good workouts. We'll have a little stretch snack. Super work. We're gonna stay seated or standing. You're gonna bring your hands into the middle of your back here. My elbows are coming back together. My back is nice and straight. And I'm just lifting nice and tall, trying to push those elbows together to open out the chest muscles that we've worked quite a bit today with our chest presses, with our planks as well. And then the opposing stretch is to actually pretend you're hugging a tree. You're going to round the back, so you're almost creating a C shape in the back. And I'm wrapping my arms around a tree. Mummy's giving herself a feel-good hug, which is what we're going to do next. We're going to inhale, breathe in, really arch the back, lift through the head and chin, and then exhale. Give yourself first a big hug from me and Mummy, rounding your back, releasing some of the love hormone, serotonin, a beautiful way to just add a bit of self-love. If you have someone near you, I know many of you work out with your loved ones, even your children, grandchildren, get them to do the workout with you. I'm going to give Mummy a big hug, or give yourself another big hug. Feel good hug. Brilliant work. Well done. We're just going to stretch out our shoulders. Last stretch. One arm in front, other hand above or below the elbow. You're just going to draw that arm in towards you. Relax this shoulder away from your ear and maybe look over it. Little neck stretch, release as well. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep moving, keep eating well, keep sleeping well. Use things like the breath snack to reduce any anxiety or tension. Really common perimenopause symptom is one of anxiety and stress, and we are leading busy lives. So I hope exercise and the Feel Good Toolkit can help you stay feeling good physically and mentally. We're going to take a nice big feel good finish, a big positive inhale, breathing in lots of positivity, exhale any negativity, tension, anxiety as you bring the arms down. Mummy, can you do running Gujarati for us?
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા સુખ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Lovely. One final big positive inhale. Thank you, everyone. Bring those hands together. Capture that positivity. Bring it down to your heart center. Firstly, thank your body for the privilege of movement. And I thank you for joining into all of our workouts. Thank you, Mummy, for joining me.
Thank you, Lavina.
And inspiring everyone. She's 75 and she still does whatever she's able, and she's still, touch wood, so active, so fit, always looking after us. Do what you can, everyone. Every minute counts. Exercise snack. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It is free. Please share my workout so I can help as many people as I can. And leave a comment, leave a like, or just let me know how you're getting on. I would love that feedback. And we will see you next week. Yay! Stay well, everyone.
Thank you.
Well done, Mummy. Super work. Oh, well done to everyone on YouTube. Super work today. 45 minutes. Brilliant.